A man was walking home one evening when something unusual caught his eye. There beneath some plants he noticed a slight movement that made him pause. He stepped closer to see what it was and discovered two tiny kittens lying together on the ground. They were fast asleep and their eyes were still completely closed. He could tell right away these babies were only a few days old and far too young to be alone. His first thought was to find their mother. Surely she must be nearby. He looked around carefully and checked every corner of the area. He even asked people who were passing by if they had seen a mother cat anywhere, but nobody had any information. The man decided to wait because he knew mother cats sometimes leave their kittens for short periods to find food. He stood there keeping watch over the sleeping babies and hoping their mama would show up soon. Time passed slowly, but still no cat appeared. The kittens were completely helpless and vulnerable, lying there in the open. The weather could turn cold at any moment, and there were dangers everywhere for creatures so small. He knew he could not leave them there alone. With gentle care, he picked up both kittens and placed them softly inside a small pet carrier he had with him. His plan was to take them somewhere safe where they could be looked after properly. Just as he was about to leave, something remarkable happened. A cat suddenly came running toward him from out of nowhere. She moved quickly and went straight to the carrier, making urgent sounds that showed she was worried. She began scratching at the door, trying desperately to get inside. The man immediately understood what was happening. This was their mother, and she had come back for her babies. He quickly opened the carrier door and watched as the mother cat rushed inside. She sniffed her kittens carefully and checked them over to make sure they were okay. Then something unexpected happened. The mother cat jumped back out of the carrier and ran away again. The man stood there confused, wondering if she was abandoning them after all. But his worry did not last long. Within a few minutes, the mother cat returned, and this time she was carrying something in her mouth. It was another kitten. She placed the baby gently inside the carrier with the others and then ran off again. The man finally understood what she was doing. She had more kittens hidden somewhere, and she was bringing them all to him. Again and again, the mother cat made the same journey. Each time she disappeared into the distance, and each time she came back with another tiny kitten held carefully in her mouth. She moved with purpose and determination, never stopping to rest. The man stood perfectly still and quiet. He did not want to disturb her or make her feel afraid. He simply watched as this brave mother worked tirelessly to gather her entire family. It was clear that she had hidden her kittens in different places to keep them safe from harm. Mother cats often do this when they sense danger around them. They split up their litters so that if something happens to one hiding spot, the other babies might still survive. But now this mother had made a choice. She was choosing to trust this stranger with everything she had. The man felt the weight of that trust deeply. He remained patient as the mother cat completed her mission. She did not stop until every single one of her babies was safely inside the carrier together. When the last kitten was finally placed with its siblings, the mother cat climbed in and settled down beside them. She looked tired but relieved. Her family was whole again, and they were safe. The man carefully closed the carrier and lifted it with both hands. He made a quiet promise to this little family. He would give them warmth and food and everything they needed to grow strong and healthy. No more hiding in dangerous places. No more uncertainty about where their next meal would come from. They would have a proper home now. This rescue shows us something beautiful about the bond between humans and animals. Sometimes all it takes is one person who is willing to stop and pay attention. This man could have walked past those plants without even noticing the kittens. He could have assumed someone else would help them. But he chose to care, and that choice changed everything for this family. If this story touched your heart, think of kind names for these little ones and hit the subscribe button to see more rescue stories like this. Every animal deserves someone who will stop and help when they need it most.